Your Ranch It Up Heard It Here weekly recap is up right after this. At Ova Genetics, it's simple. Their mission is to provide opportunity and advantage through genetic acceleration. Sounds great, but what does it mean? That means using the latest technology to get your cow herd where you want it and where you need it as quickly and efficient as possible. So, from now until September 30th, any donor cow collected via IVF will receive a $100 discount. Genetics you need and money back in your pocket. To schedule an appointment or consultation, head to transova.com. A lot of you have been using ranchchannel.com to select your new herd sires. Well, coming soon, feeder and live cattle markets, corn, wheat, and bean futures, all at ranchchannel.com. And don't forget, lots of upcoming sales. Just head to ranchchannel.com. Producers, you need to review the Corporate Transparency Act and avoid costly penalties. The Corporate Transparency Act, passed by Congress in 2021, requires companies to report beneficial ownership information to the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, a division of the U.S. Department of Treasury. The goal of the legislation is to reduce financial crime, but the new mandate will impact farmers and ranchers whose operations have fewer than 20 employees and are structured as corporations, such as limited liability companies, LLCs, or companies that are registered with the Secretary of State. Farms and ranches that are structured as corporations, LLCs, or other entities that file with the Secretary of State may be subject to the Corporate Transparency Act and required to file a, quote, beneficial ownership report with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, identifying the individuals who own or manage the operation. For companies registered and operating before January 1st of 2024, the deadline to file this report is the end of this year. Companies registered or created in 2024 have 90 days from the date of registration or creation to file their beneficial ownership report. In 2025, the reporting period will be reduced by 30 days. Again, call your tax professionals for further details. We will have the link to the Small Entity Compliance Guide available in the show notes under this episode at ranchitupshow.com. And in other news, Superior Livestock's auctions wrapped up their Superior Video Royale sale the end of last week. Now, depending on the region, feeder steers were mostly $5 to $8 lower, and feeder heifers were $2 to $6 lower when compared to the Superior Livestock's Week in the Rockies sale. Full sale reports and results can be found in the show notes for this episode at ranchitupshow.com. And make sure you tune in this weekend to the full Ranch It Up radio show, the most news and information that you can find, packed into a 30-minute program. I'm Jeff Tigger Earhart with the Ranch It Up radio show, and this has been your weekly recap.